Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. The mysterious damage to Baltic undersea cables, a deep dive. In October 2023, news broke that a subsea gas pipeline, Baltic connector, and a telecommunications cable connecting Finland and Estonia, as well as another Swedish telecommunications cable, had suffered damage. This incident immediately raised concerns about sabotage, geopolitical tensions, and the vulnerability of critical undersea infrastructure. While investigations are ongoing and definitive conclusions remain elusive, this tutorial will delve into the context, potential causes, investigation methodologies, and the wider implications of such events. We'll also explore simulated code examples to illustrate how vulnerabilities in network infrastructure can be exploited. Understanding undersea cables, the lifeline of global communication. Before dissecting the damage, it's crucial to understand the significance of undersea cables. Global data highway over 95% of global internet traffic travels through a network of hundreds of thousands of kilometers of submarine cables laid across the ocean floor. These cables are far more efficient than satellite communication for bulk data transfer due to latency and bandwidth constraints. Economic importance financial transactions, cloud computing, social media, and countless other essential services rely on these cables. Damage can lead to significant economic disruption. Cable construction modern undersea cables are complex. They typically consist of optical fibers hair-thin strands of glass that transmit data as pulses of light. Insulation layers of polyethylene protect the fibers from water damage and pressure. Steel wire armor provides mechanical protection from fishing trawlers, anchors, and natural events. Power feed cables include conductors that supply power to repeaters along the cable route. These repeaters amplify the optical signal to compensate for signal loss over long distances. 2. The Baltic Sea incident, details and initial speculation. Timeline the damage occurred around October 8, 2023. Affected infrastructure Baltic connector pipeline a gas pipeline connecting Finland and Estonia. Finland-Estonia telecom cable a key communication link. Sweden telecom cable a telecommunications cable linking Sweden, Estonia, and Latvia. Nature of damage initial reports suggested the damage was not accidental. The cables and pipeline were reportedly severed or significantly damaged in what appeared to be a deliberate act. The exact nature of the damage hasn't been publicly released with precise detail, likely to avoid providing information to potential actors. Immediate reactions investigations were launched by the affected countries, Finland, Estonia, Sweden, in cooperation with international partners like NATO. The incident raised concerns about the security of critical infrastructure and potential acts of sabotage. 3. Potential causes, a spectrum of scenarios. Given the sensitive geopolitical context, many theories emerged, ranging from accidents to deliberate acts of state-sponsored sabotage. Accidental damage Ship anchors anchors are a common cause of damage, especially in busy shipping lanes. However, the reported extent and concurrent nature of the damage across multiple cables made accidental damage less likely. Fishing trawlers heavy fishing trawlers can also snag and damage cables, although this is less likely with properly buried cables. Seabed movements underwater landslides or seismic activity could theoretically cause damage, but the likelihood was considered low in this case. Deliberate sabotage State-sponsored actors. This was the most prominent concern, given the tense relationship between Russia and NATO member states bordering the Baltic Sea, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland. The potential motives could include disrupting communication, sending a message of deterrence, or testing vulnerabilities. Non-state actors. While less likely, the possibility of terrorist groups or other malicious actors with the capability to deploy underwater equipment could not be completely ruled out. Espionage. An attack under the guise of sabotage could also be used to gather information. 4. Investigation methods and challenges. Investigating subsea cable damage is a complex undertaking. Seabed survey. The first step involves using remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, or autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, equipped with sonar, cameras, and other sensors to survey the seabed around the damaged cables. Damage assessment. ROVs can visually inspect the damage, collect samples, and assess the extent of the break. Cable recovery. If possible, damaged sections of the cable are recovered for further examination in a laboratory. Signal analysis. Analyzing signal patterns before and after the damage can provide clues about the nature of the disruption. ACE data analysis. Reviewing the automatic identification system, ACE, data of ships in the area at the time of the damage can identify potential suspects. ACE is a tracking system used by ships to broadcast their location and identity. Hydrophone analysis. Acoustic sensors, hydrophones, can be used to detect unusual underwater sounds that might be associated with the damage. Material analysis. Analyzing the composition of the cable and any debris found near the damage can provide clues about the tools or methods used to cause the break. Challenges. Deep water. The cables are often located in deep water, making access and investigation difficult. Strong currents. Strong currents can make it challenging to maneuver ROVs and other underwater equipment. Poor visibility. Water clarity can be poor, limiting the effectiveness of visual inspections. Political sensitivities. Investigations are often subject to political considerations, especially when potential state actors are involved. Implications and mitigation strategies. The Baltic Sea cable incident highlighted the vulnerability of critical subsea infrastructure and the need for enhanced security measures. Increased surveillance. Increased monitoring of shipping activity in strategic areas is crucial. This includes better use of ACE data, satellite surveillance, and underwater sensors. Enhanced cable burial. Burying cables deeper can provide greater protection from anchors and fishing trawlers. However, this isn't always feasible due to seabed conditions. Cable redundancy. Creating redundant cable routes can help minimize disruption in the event of damage. International cooperation. Stronger cooperation between countries is needed to share information, coordinate security efforts, and respond to incidents. Legal framework. Developing a clear legal framework that addresses the intentional damage of subsea cables is essential. Public-private partnerships. Governments and private cable operators need to work together to improve cable security. 6. Code examples, simulating network vulnerabilities, conceptual. While directly simulating physical attacks on cables is beyond the scope of a software tutorial, we can model network vulnerabilities that could be exploited alongside physical attacks to amplify the impact. Disclaimer. The following code examples are simplified for illustrative purposes. Real-world network vulnerabilities are far more complex. These examples are meant to demonstrate conceptual weaknesses, not to be used for malicious activities. It is illegal and unethical to use such knowledge to attack or disrupt networks. A simulating a DDoS attack on a cable landing station *. This Python example simulates a simple distributed denial of service, DDoS, attack against a hypothetical cable landing station's IP address. A physical attack on the cable could coincide with such an attack to overwhelm the infrastructure and prevent rapid recovery. Explanation *. One target _IP and target _port *. These variables define the IP address and port of the target server, simulating a cable landing station. Replace these with hypothetical values. To attack, function *. This function creates a socket, connects to the target, sends a simple HTTP GET request, and closes the socket. It then retries indefinitely. 3 Threading *. Multiple threads are created to send requests concurrently, overwhelming the target server. 4 Error handling *. The try, except block handles potential socket errors, example connection refused, timeout, and prints an error message. 5 Thread.daemon equals true *. This allows the main program to exit even if the attack threads are still running. This is useful for stopping the attack gracefully. Ethical considerations ***. This code is for educational purposes only. Do not use it to attack systems without explicit permission ***. B. Simulating a network scan to identify vulnerable servers ***. This example uses the map library, which needs to be installed separately, pip install python map, to simulate a basic port scan. Attackers often scan networks to identify open ports and potentially vulnerable services. Explanation ***. One map.port scanner, * creates an map object. 2 nm.scan, * performs the network scan. * hosts, the IP address range to scan, example 192.168.1.0/24. Replace this with a hypothetical network. * ports, the port range to scan, example 21 to 443 scans common ports like FTP, SSH, HTTP, HTTPS. * arguments, additional map arguments. *T4, aggressive timing, faster scan. Be cautious, as this can be easily detected. *A, enables OS detection and version detection. *V, verbose output. 3 Looping through results *. The code iterates through the scanned hosts, protocols, and ports to print the results. It also attempts to identify the service name and version running on each port, which is invaluable information for finding vulnerabilities. Ethical considerations ***. Scanning networks without permission is illegal and unethical. Only scan networks that you own or have explicit permission to scan *. See simulating a buffer overflow vulnerability, illustrative. This example is a very simplified and highly conceptual illustration of a buffer overflow vulnerability in a C program. It's crucial to understand that this code is not directly applicable to underwater cable systems. However, it serves to demonstrate the general principle. Explanation *. One vulnerable function, *. This function contains a buffer overflow vulnerability. The buffer is only 10 bytes long, but the strcpy function copies the input string into the buffer without checking its length. 2 strcpy, the strcpy function is inherently unsafe because it doesn't perform bounds checking. If the input string is longer than the buffer, strcpy will write past the end of the buffer, overwriting adjacent memory. 3 Attacker _input *. The attacker _input string is deliberately made longer than the buffer to trigger the buffer overflow. The extra A characters will overwrite memory beyond the buffer. 4 consequences * in a real-world scenario, a buffer overflow can lead to program crash * overwriting critical memory can cause the program to crash. Code execution * an attacker can craft the attacker _input string to overwrite the return address of the vulnerable function, with the address of malicious code. This allows the attacker to execute arbitrary code. Important considerations * realistic vulnerabilities * modern software systems have buffer overflow protections, example stack canaries, address space layout randomization, ASLR, to make exploitation more difficult. Complexity * exploiting buffer overflows is a complex process that requires detailed knowledge of the target system's architecture and memory layout. Relevance to cable systems * while this specific example is unlikely to be directly relevant to underwater cable systems, which use specialized hardware and software, the general principle of vulnerabilities in software and hardware applies. Compromised control systems at cable landing stations could potentially be used to cause disruptions. 7. Conclusion: the importance of security and vigilance. The Baltic Sea undersea cable incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of protecting critical infrastructure. These undersea cables are vital to the global economy and our interconnected world. A comprehensive approach that includes increased surveillance, enhanced security measures, international cooperation, and a robust legal framework is essential to deter attacks and mitigate the impact of future incidents. Furthermore, continued research into network vulnerabilities and the development of secure coding practices is vital to prevent attackers from exploiting weaknesses in software and hardware systems. This includes security assessments, penetration testing, and constant monitoring. While the exact cause of the damage to the Baltic cables remains under investigation, the incident underscores the need for constant vigilance and proactive measures to safeguard these essential lifelines of global communication. The geopolitical implications and the potential for future disruptions necessitate a strong commitment to security from governments, private sector operators, and international organizations alike.